guys, welcome back to Gulfside Baitworks. Today we're going to do another mold demo, and we are doing an angling AI mold this week, and this one is going to be the 5.75 split tail shad. So you see it's a jerkbait design. They call it the split tail shad. And I checked online. Currently this mold is $164. This is actually another one of the older molds that I have that I got when I first started making baits. What can I say about the mold? It's well, I mean, it makes a fluke, not a fluke. We can't call it a fluke. That's trademarked. It makes a jerkbait. You know, I do a lot of saltwater fishing, and you use jerk baits in saltwater, so it's something that I use a lot. I know some people fish them in freshwater as well. I have not had much luck bass fishing with these, or any fluke ever, or split tail shad or jerk bait ever. I usually fish with worms in freshwater, but I know that people do that as well. Few things about this mold. I know I've seen people complain that they don't make really perfect laminates, but that's just kind of part of the game when you're dealing with that built-in hook slot. But for me, what I actually do is I decided to embrace that instead, and I just shoot it really fast, and I get a little bit of blending, and I just decided to embrace that. So anyway, what are we gonna make today color-wise? I have never tried this color before, but I know that electric shad is real popular. I looked around and saw a few different variations of it. Some of them are darker, some of them are lighter. I like the color of the one from Kitech, so I'm gonna do something similar to that. And we're gonna have a tan top, and I'm going to use MF Pacific Sand for my tan color. And you know, your signature part, of course, is Sparkle Violet Flake. I got it in two sizes, 0.015 hex and 0.040 hex. Now, I noticed they used black flake in there as well, in theirs, but I actually decided instead of black flake, I find that things look really cool when you use bronze instead of black. It's very close. So I'm going to use bronze flake, and I got 0.040 and 0.015 of the bronze glitter from Lureworks, and those are both hex as well. Then the bottom of it is just white pearl, so white pearl powder from Lureworks. So that's what we're doing. Once my plastic is hot and ready, I will be back, and then we will mix up some colors and shoot them. All right, we're back. Time to mix up some colors. So first we'll do the bottom. Pretty simple, just a little white pearl. We got a cup of swim bait jerk bait blend. You know, we're making a jerk bait, so that seemed appropriate. Let's start out with a 132 and see how that looks. That might not be enough. We might have to go up to a 16th. Ooh. Yeah, I think that that's going to be okay. It's going to give us a little shine. Well, you know, no. Looking at the pictures of the color that I'm trying to do, something close to, those were pretty opaqued out. I don't think we're going to go quite opaque, but we're going to add another 32, so that makes it 1/16. That's what we're going to do. They're not going to, probably still not going to be totally opaqued out, but that's okay. I like having things translucent. I like having the light come through so we can play on all the colors. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. Probably have to reheat before we shoot them anyway, and that'll break up anything that hasn't gotten mixed in there. All right, so now for our other one, let's start out with, let me see what 5 drops gives me. It's been a while since I've used this color, because I really just want like a light tan. All right, looking at it on the spatula here, that's definitely too light, so we're going to double that. So now we're at 10. That's still just incredibly light. Gotta remember we're using an MF, so let's put 10 more in and make it 20 drops. Alright. Now, it is an MF. MF colors are usually very, very thin. Not always, but usually. Yeah, it looks pretty brown here, but what I dripped out didn't look that brown. Let's do 5 more. I think that's going to be acceptable. I think the flake will probably darken it up a little bit as well. So there's that too. All right, so start out with our, where's our 1/16? Actually, I think a 16th might be a little heavy for those darker colors. Yeah, just wipe that off a bit. We'll go a 32 on these, because we are gonna put a bunch in there. So that is the 015. Here's the 040, and that is Lureworks Bronze Glitter. And you know, we'll actually go heavier and do the 16th with our Sparkle Violet, just because that's kind of the star of the show here. And this is the .040. And here's the .015. So we did a 16th of each of those. And you really can't beat that Sparkle Violet. It's such a cool color. I know it is pretty color sensitive, or temperature sensitive, so you can't heat it up a lot. You can heat it up a little bit, but I frequently get my plastic real hot, and you really can't do that with this. It starts to turn kind of green. Actually, in the picture that I saw of the Kitech bait, I could see some green in there, as if they had overheated it possibly. That's kind of what it looked like to me. So, you know, they're definitely using Sparkle Violet, because it looked like the way Sparkle Violet looks. All right. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to heat these up. They're down to 250. So we will be back shortly after I've heated these up. Our plastic up to temp, gloves are on, and we are ready to shoot. And like I said, I like to shoot this fast because I just kind of accept that it's gonna have a little bit of blending in there. That's just kind of the name of the game with this type of design. Ooh. There we go. All right. So Top is on this side, and here we go. Hopefully these come out good. Everything is cold on me. You know, we just had Hurricane Milton come through. I live in Clearwater, so it was kind of nasty around here. But it's been cool outside ever since. Now, granted, when I say it's been cool, I mean that it's 80 degrees in here. And usually my molds are closer to like 95 degrees just from the ambient temperature. But it's cooler than it normally is, so hopefully it's not a problem. Top these off a couple of times, and we'll be back shortly to check it out and see how they come out. All right, we're back. Let's check these things out and see how they look. Go ahead and open our mold. Let's see how they came out. Oh yeah, look at that. Hopefully the camera can pick up all the sparkle from that violet sparkle flake. Looks great. We'll pull them out here. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Pick these off here real quick. So you see here what I meant by, you see how it's not real straight, it just kind of move, you know, it's not a real straight line, but I find when I shoot it fast like that, it gives me a good line. When I shoot it slow, sometimes I find that it'll bleed to more to one side than the other. This one actually came out really straight. It'll bleed more to one side than the other when you shoot it slower. So yeah, I like shooting this guy fast. It gives me a pretty nice line, and I think this color came out pretty well too. But yeah, so there we have it. That is our Angling AI 5.75 split tail shad. I believe they make this mold also in a 3.75 and a 5-inch. I don't know what the other ones cost. This one here, I believe as in I looked it up before I started the video, but is currently $164 on their website. If you like fishing with jerk baits, I think this one's definitely worth giving a try. And yeah, so that's what we got for today. Let's turn this around, take a closer look. Yeah, that's our bait. And you know, if you have any thoughts, comments, anything like that, throw me a comment down on the bottom. I'd appreciate it if you liked and subscribed, and hopefully we see you back here again at Gulfside Baitworks. Have a nice day.